is doing this in writing and not stated they weren't coming in person, right? So we can go ahead and get this going. I'll conduct the first part of the meeting and then I will have to recuse myself for the deliberation and the decisions because this is a family member, which I just admitted in a public meeting after years of denying my relationship with my sister. So, yeah. All right. So this will be an official hearing, recording it. We'll swear in those presenting testimony. The appellant has done their part in writing today, and so the assessor will be given 10 minutes to present their case, chance for questioning, a chance for the assessor to make rebuttal or final remarks if needed, and then we'll close that and turn it over to Jeff to run the rest of the discussion. So turn it over. Oh, I need to swear him in. Okay. Would you raise your right hand? Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay. Go ahead and present your case.
Okay. Did everybody get a packet of exhibits?
Mhm.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just go through those. Exhibit A, the letter from the State Tax Commission. Exhibit B is a list of the sales we had in Pine Creek. Exhibit C is a map showing where all of those sales were. The subject property is highlighted in blue.
Do you happen to know if any of those sales are mobile homes or do we distinguish?
Don't believe they were. No, they were not.
Okay. And then as far as comps, we're looking at the ones you handed us earlier.
Correct. Those are the sales from Pine Creek. And then exhibit D is a list of all of the sales for all of the gulches from last year.
Now, is this, are they land sales or are they with homes? too?
Which one are you looking at? That's all of the sales
All
in
of the
Pine
sales.
Creek homes.
Okay,
The back page is the land sales.
okay.
It should be stapled. So that's all of the sales.
Oh, that's all the sales there.
gulches.
Now, on mobile homes, just real quick, how do you value the mobile homes? Are they? Yeah, I know they're kind of a depreciating asset, but then
Not
not
necessarily,
necessarily.
and it's market.
Okay,
So, we do have sales of manufactured homes and they have appreciated considerably
I see that.
when you look for a place to live. We've got sale of single wides anywhere from, 6,000 up to definitely 95,000. I
Wow.
believe there's one in court this side of Kellogg, the single wide sitting in court there, 95,000 sold last year.
Yeah. Oh, it's
So-
sitting in the court. It's not even. It's not
No.
owned property. They
Right,
just.
on
it's
this
just
property.
wow.
So, and that, it goes to show that when the price going up, people lower incomes desperate for places to live,
Mm-hmm.
and they will pay more for a place to live. And the state does do a ratio study on manufactured homes.
Okay.
So, and we were in compliance on those.
Okay.
So that's,
Okay. Because I guess we're running out of places to live, and that's the
correct.
Exactly.
It's commodity.
Yeah.
So it's the commodity, it's scarce, the values go up.
Okay.
Okay, anything that you want to?
The subject property, sits on 11.113 acres. Does have two 20 by 36 sheds, 3 lean-tos, and a 25 by 35 closet. That's
And also on this one, it was similar to the woods in that the property across the river, but they're already realizing a timber exemption on that. So timber exemption, that it's a different deck. They've already got a reduced value on the timber exemption. So access, if you're growing timber, isn't as important as if we're valuing it other land, usable land.
Okay.
Okay.
No, no, well, I'm sorry.
Oh, I was gonna ask her if she had any further before we questioned her, any further.
I don't think so.
All right, go ahead, Commissioner.
Now on, is it 5 acres that you get it, anything over 5 acres with timber exemption?
That's being used exclusively for timber.
Oh,
So if
okay.
there's a home site on it, you need 6 acres.
Okay,
If we break 1 acre out for the home site and then the 5 acres, we receive the timber exemption, but
okay.
I believe this is how many acres?
It's 11.
11.
11
Yeah.
acres. So
Okay.
And that doesn't show on the assessment notice, the timber exemption,
Notice it should, the category 6 or category 7 on that,
the 7.
that is.
Okay,
What's
that's
being
the-
utilized is timber,
Okay,
so.
Okay. So just to clarify numbers here, you have this, it went from 157 to 260. And okay, now I see I was reading the wrong line. I forgot to add the two together over here. Never mind, I answered my own question. Again, that is I think this says a 200% increase. I assume she means in the home acre, because then the whole thing there, we're looking at a 50% or so increase, it looks like.
Yeah, to compare apples to apples, you'd have to separate it from the timber acreage.
Okay.
Okay. Any questions from the commission?
And you said those comparables, none of them had a trailer house on it, right? Correct, okay. Manufactured homes, yeah, I'm sorry.
Is there a difference technically now?
Some people call their home a trailer house. That's like.
Yeah, I thought trailers came in on wheels with a tongue and
Trailers, camper trailers, those kind of things. So.
gotcha. Okay, do you have any closing remarks?
Just back to the trailer, discussion. I didn't have any at Pine Creek, but Big Creek, if you look, at the sheets. I know there was some, I can't tell you specifically which ones, but, there were some at Big Creek. I think there was 2. Not sure on the others, but I know at least 2 of those sales at Big Creek were mobile homes.
Okay,
And those, I think the lowest thing that sold up there was 245.
Okay.
So,
That one. Could you give me the values on manufactured home, what it
yeah,
is currently?
at 22,607,
How much?
22,607.
Thank you.
so the rest is the shops and the
That would be under second assessment notice. I believe it said it's 260.
yeah.
Okay. Did you have any further closing comments? Okay, are there any further questions from the board before we go into deliberation and I recuse myself?
No.
No,
Okay, then I am going to recuse myself as being a relative of the appellant and turn it over to Jeff for discussion.
Okay. Do you have any discussion on this, Tracy?
no, once again, I don't see anything from the appellant proving or rebuttaling what the assessors have valued the property at. Any evidence in front of me and proof.
You know, I noticed that there's no
I-
comparables. And the assessor does have comparables.
Willing to look at everything presented, and that's all I have is what the assessors have put before us.
And I don't see where the assessor erred. Would you like to make a motion?
I'll motion to accept the assessment from the assessor's office on the values.
Okay, I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. You can go ahead and adjourn.
Okay, we'll adjourn the meeting.